The vet is here to meet Kennedy's baby and make sure all is well. So, time for baby's first vet visit. So with all of our foals, we have the vet out within 12 hours usually. Sometimes it's a little bit longer than that depending on when the baby is born. But I called this morning and got the vet out pretty quickly due to the fact that Kennedy had been, dripping milk for the past month. And I wanted to make sure that baby got all of the antibodies that she needed in that quick amount of time. So we did the IgG test. We got to do lots of Levens on her. Kennedy was not necessarily a dragon, but she was very territorial, very attentive. So she wanted to make sure that baby was in front of her at all times. So when we were doing the exam on the baby, so we had the vet out, they took blood, ran the IgG, which her IgG was 2,000. It was twice what Noelle's was. So she got plenty. Kennedy's a dang milk cow, okay? But we kept having to give her little breaks to love on her baby in the middle of the exam. So the vet checked out the eyes of the baby, the ears, the legs, the lungs, the heart, listened all over her, looked all over her, took her temperature, took blood, ran a CBC, all of the things. And so everything looked amazing. The one thing was, and this happens quite often, sometimes the little babies come out, they're all crammed up, their legs are either a little bit contracted or a little bit loose or a little bit, turned out or a little bit turned in. And that is actually super duper common. And babies' knees are just a little bit turned outward. And so we are going to put her into a smaller stall, just so that she can't run around quite as much for the next few days, and watch her legs. And usually everything self-corrects. And if it doesn't, we'll, have the vet look at her once again. But it's not really something we're worried about. Baby was getting real tired during the exam. She kept trying to lay down and couldn't quite get there. So then she decided to just be nosy and go be in the pocket of everybody. This baby was so sweet, so personable. I cannot wait to get to know her better over the next, few days, and we figure out her name and all that stuff. But okay, mama and baby are moved to their new stall. All is well. The only thing was the vet did recommend keeping her up for a couple days, letting those legs unfold, and hopefully, most of the time baby legs come out a little crooked and then they straighten up within a few days. So we're just going to keep a little close eye on her, keep the vets in on it if she doesn't straighten up, because it's usually pretty low maintenance to fix things when they're this little. And there's little windows where you can easily fix something versus letting it go. So let me know if you have any questions, and welcome our second baby.